Hello, I'm Christine Huntington with Unplug Meditation. Thank you for being here. And we're just going to go ahead and dive into our meditation. So let's just take a moment up here at the top, just double check. We'll all do this together. Make sure that all of your sounds are off on your phone and computer. Put everything on to do not disturb. And then if you're sharing physical space with anyone, please let them know not to interrupt you for the next 40 minutes that we have here together. We're going to go until 45 after. And go ahead and get just into a comfortable position. So you can be seated or lying down, either is fine. Just make sure that your body feels totally and completely supported so that you can just kind of forget about your body completely. This is meant to be a stress-free and a stress-less meditation. So whatever feels good for you and your body. If you need to put a little pillow somewhere under your knees to take a little pressure off your back, just make all of those little adjustments. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get started in just one more moment. And as we go through today's meditation, it is a guided practice. So I'm going to be leading you every single step of the way. You're not going to be left alone for too long, but there is some guided self-inquiry involved in this. And all that you need to remember to do is just follow along to the sound of my voice as best you can. It's normal that your mind might mentally drift. That's just what minds do. They're analyzing everything that's going on outside of you and inside of you at all times. That's not going to stop just because we're meditating. So just give yourself a little love and compassion. Know that the mind is always going to probably be running a little bit in the background there. But if you go down a long thought train, you find yourself somewhere else in time and space entirely. That's okay. Just gently in that moment, remind yourself, oh wait, I went somewhere else. Just come back to the sound of Christina's voice, the sound of my voice, and whatever it is that I'm asking you to focus on in that moment. And you can also use the physical feeling of your breath coming in and out of your body for just a second to keep bringing yourself back anytime you mentally drift. So you'll use those two things, the sound of my voice, the feeling of your breath coming in and out, to just gently bring your focus and attention back to the center, back to the present moment, and back to what it is that I'm asking you to focus on anytime you might drift. All right? So that's it. And that is actually the process of meditation. It is not sitting with no thoughts. Meditation is the process of thoughts, awareness of thoughts. Oh, I'm thinking. Give those thoughts that second of attention, then let them pass through, just saying, hey, you know what? I can come back and think about that later. That will still be waiting for me later on. But just now in this moment, I'm going to gently bring my focus and my attention back to my body, back to my breath, back to this moment, this one place in time where I am, and this one task at hand, which luckily for us tonight is to de-stress before the holidays and just relax and nourish yourself. So let's go ahead and let's dive in. I will guide you through the whole thing and then I will lead you out. So taking a moment to find a comfortable seated or lying down position, and then closing your eyes. And I'm going to have you start this evening's meditation by just doing a little gentle observation. Before we even start making any little adjustments, just tuning in right now to the quality of your breath as it is right now. And just seeing, am I holding my breath? Am I breathing? Am I holding my breath? Is my breath constricted or tight or tense in any way? If so, that's okay. That has just a lot to do with modern posture. And with all of the stress, all of the demands on our time and energy these days, we really end up holding our breath. We end up collapsing and holding our belly and our chest. And that sends an unconscious stress and distress signal out to your body and your nervous system. So one of the best tools that we have in our toolkit is just to start to slow down, steady, deepen your breath. Make sure you are breathing properly, getting enough air circulating through your body to all of your vital organs, giving yourself that safety signal so you actually can rest, relax, restore, and rejuvenate. So we're going to begin this process by just rolling your shoulders back. You can exaggerate it and then just kind of shake it out and let them fall into a nice, comfortable position. But just opening up a little bit more space in your chest, in the front of your body, your rib cage, and really letting your upper and lower belly go completely soft and loose now. So that you're warming up, softening, loosening all of the muscles in your upper body and torso. And now we're going to make just a little adjustment to our breathing. Beginning by connecting to a little bit of deep belly breathing, which helps to immediately start that process of calming, balancing the entire central nervous system. So dropping your breath from your chest, instead moving it down to your lower belly, the soft spot underneath your belly button. Letting that tummy really go soft and loose. And now as you breathe, we're just going to do a little bit of deep belly breathing, letting that lower belly gently float up as you inhale, and then really gently, softly float back down as you exhale. Just slow, even, steady breaths this way, just for a moment here in silence, at your own pace and timing. Good job. And now just checking in with yourself and just seeing, does anything feel just a little bit different in my body, in my mind, in my heart, in my energy from when I first joined the session? Just from 1 minute of slowing down, deepening my breath. And now adding on to that breath, this is a deep, calm breathing technique. One more tool I'm going to give you in your little toolbox to help de-stress over the holidays and through the rest of this year before we dive into our longer meditation. So now, making a tiny adjustment to that deep belly breathing, little inhaling through the nose, dropping that down into the deep belly, and then very gently and softly exhaling out through the mouth with a long, extended out breath. Really gently focusing on doubling the length of your exhale versus the inhale. When we double the length of the out breath, it's like pushing a magical little reset button in your body, where you move yourself out of that fight or flight stress response sympathetic nervous system into your rest, digest, nourish, repair, peace response, parasympathetic nervous system state. So a little inhaling through the nose, dropping that down into the deep belly, and then very gently exhaling out through the mouth, soft, long, extended out breath. And again, just breathing this way on your own pace for a moment here in silence. Good job. And again, just gently checking in with yourself, seeing, has anything shifted even more in my body, my mind, my heart, my energy? As you take a little inhale in through the nose, hold it for just a second, and then out through the mouth, long breath, really releasing your whole physical body, letting go of any physical tension in your body, feeling every muscle in your body soften and release. And then taking a little inhale in through the nose, hold it for just a second. Out through the mouth, long breath, feeling your mind soften, release, let go just a little bit more. And shifting your focus into the center of your chest, your heart center, and taking a little inhale in through the nose. Hold it for just a second. And then out through the mouth, long breath, feeling your whole heart warm up, soften, release, let go. And then another little inhale in through the nose, hold it for just a second. Out through the mouth, long breath, relaxing your face and jaw, your neck and shoulders, your back, your knees, your hands and fingers, your feet and toes. Taking a moment to now drop away any immediate past or future thinking. So where we've come from today, what you have to do later, that running to-do list that's always going somewhere in the back of the mind, we're going to allow all of that to really gently start to warm up, dissipate, disappear, and just drop away from your mind and your consciousness completely just for the moment. A little inhale in through the nose. Hold it for just a second, and then out through the mouth, long breath, letting all other time and space drop away from your consciousness completely. As you just gently remind yourself that there is nowhere else to be, nothing else to do in this moment, but just simply be here now. And allowing yourself to come fully into this moment as you let your breath return to whatever feels most natural and comfortable for you. And utilizing each breath now, letting each little gentle rise and fall of breath coming in and out of your body to act like an anchor, just starting to drift you one little level deeper and one little level deeper inside of your body in this one moment, this one exact place and time. Starting to allow the physical world around you now to begin to warm up and soften and start to dissipate, disappear, grow heavy, and surrender into the background just for the moment. As you start to shift all of your focus and attention deep, deep, deep inside of yourself now. And as you dive deep within, putting all of your focus, attention, and mental energy directly in the center of your chest first. This is your heart center, what's also known as your personal inner GPS, your inner guidance system, your inner truth center, and your source of emotional wisdom and intelligence. So you can just visualize lighting up the center of your chest with a source of warmth and light, like a little glowing sun or a flame or a lantern, whatever feels good for you. But just feeling the center of your chest warm up, light up a little bit as you inhale. And then just soften and release a little more as you exhale. Continuing to breathe this way, warming up, lighting up the center of your chest, growing it bigger and brighter, and then letting your heart and your chest soften, spreading that warmth and light through your whole body as you exhale. And continuing to breathe that way with that visualization, as I introduce the theme of our guided self-inquiry. Before we can truly de-stress over the holidays, an important step is for us to decipher between you and your own deep inner wisdom the things that don't work for you. What are the things that are contributing to your stress, your overwhelm? You want to just take a little gentle inventory, just a little gentle stock, so that we can empower ourselves to dial down our engagement with the things that leave us feeling more stressed, depleted, drained, overwhelmed. And then from there, we can make more empowered choices and dial up our engagement with the things that bring us a sense of true peace, joy, satisfaction, well-being. So we begin by just gently asking yourself the following questions, these prompts as I ask them. Ask them to yourself internally, and then just silently wait to hear whatever answers come back to you before we move on to the next one. The good news is that you don't have to try to think or come up with any answers. You're going to allow your heart, your inner wisdom to be your guide. So you just get to hang back, just watch, just listen for whatever information comes through as I guide you through these prompts. So you can visualize taking your mind, dropping it into the center of your chest so that your mind and heart are connected and working together here, and you are listening from this place, heart-centered now. And asking your own inner wisdom, what are my top 5 stressors that I consciously or unconsciously engage with over the holiday season? And just listen, just see what names itself right off the bat here. All right, good job. And now we're just going to stay here a little bit longer. Remember, we're just taking gentle inventory, becoming clear so we can empower ourselves to make better choices. So going a little bit deeper here, moving from the general to the very, very specific. So with your attention still here in your heart, your inner wisdom, asking yourself to begin to consider which lifestyle choices specifically. So lifestyle choices can be food and drink, sleep habits, how you take care of your physical, mental, emotional health, allocation of time and energy. So, which lifestyle choices specifically leave me feeling more drained, depleted, overwhelmed, or disconnected during the holidays? And again, just listen for what names itself to you. And which forms of media? So that's entertainment, music, news, games, social media, online content. Again, just to gain clarity, which forms of media am I consuming or engaging in over the holidays that leave me feeling more drained, depleted, overwhelmed, or disconnected? Just listen. Going one level deeper, which people, relationships, or conversations leave me feeling more drained, depleted, overwhelmed, or disconnected, especially over the holidays? Again, just listen. And then one level deeper here. Which ways of relating to myself, so my own thoughts or behaviors towards myself, leave me feeling more drained, depleted, overwhelmed, or disconnected, especially over the holidays? And again, just listen. All right, and staying with this inquiry just one moment longer, and just making note to yourself as you zoom out, big picture, and take a look at the lifestyle choices, media, people, conversations, ways of relating to yourself that leave you feeling more drained, overwhelmed, depleted. How does that actually feel in your body? What's the sensation in your physical body? Where do you hold that? Just become aware of that for you. And now that I see this clearly, I can name it, I can feel it clearly. Is this something that I would consciously choose for myself now? Is this what I want? So then, asking your deep inner wisdom, how can I start to dial down my engagement with the things that leave me feeling more depleted, drained, disconnected, stressed, overwhelmed? Don't have to cut them out completely, but how can I just start to dial down my engagement? What real actions can I put in place now to protect my time, energy, resources, and my sense of well-being moving forward? All right. So now visualizing, showering your entire body in a soft white light from head to toe, just clearing away any of that old heavy energy, those old outdated patterns of behaving, so that you're now providing yourself with an energetic, clean slate, a blank canvas to create from. Showering and bathing your whole body, head down to your toes, in just a soft white light. And then reconnecting to that inner wisdom, that warmth and light in the center of your chest, with your mind dropped into your heart, asking yourself to consider now, what are my top 5 relaxers? My top 5 calmers, those things that guarantee me to feel more peaceful, joyful, and bring a sense of true well-being over the holidays. And just listen for what names itself right up at the top here. And then moving from the general to the very, very specific for you. Zeroing in on which lifestyle choices leave me feeling more peaceful, joyous, calm, connected, and lighthearted over the holidays. And again, just listen here. Which forms of media leave me feeling more peaceful, joyous, calm, connected, lighthearted over the holidays? which people, relationships, conversations leave me feeling more peaceful, joyous, calm, connected, and lighthearted during the holidays. And which ways of relating to myself, my own thoughts and behavior towards myself, leaves me feeling more peaceful, joyous, calm, connected, and lighthearted, especially over the holidays. Again, zooming out, big picture, at the lifestyle choices, media, people, conversations, ways of being with yourself that leave you feeling more joyous, peaceful, calm, connected, uplifted, lighthearted. And what does that feel like in your body? What's the physical sensation? Where do you hold that? Getting really familiar with what does that feel like for you specifically. And now asking your heart and your inner wisdom, how can I start to dial up my engagement with the things that leave me feeling more authentically joyous, peaceful, calm, connected, lightheartedness over the holidays? What real actions can I put in place to do more of the things that bring me a sense of peace, well-being, and happiness each day? Now reconnecting to that source of warmth and light there in the center of your chest, your heart center. And now as you quietly breathe, just really visualizing any stress, any worry, any heaviness, just begin to gently melt from your heart, just little bit by little bit, layer by layer with each new breath. With each exhale, just let a little bit more go. Whatever you've been holding on to or carrying. Seeing the center of your chest fill up, flood up with light as you breathe and warmth. And then allowing all of that warmth and light to flow out, spill out from your heart, spread through your whole body and being, filling you up completely. Just that soft warmth. as you continue to breathe in this way, just breathing into that warmth and light in the center of your chest, and as you exhale, letting that flood out through your whole body and being, filling you up completely. Tuning into your heart and your deep inner wisdom one more time. And just really considering dropping away what the world says, what society says, what all the people around you say. Reconnecting to your why for the holidays. Meaning, why are the holidays important for you specifically? What does that mean for you? Why does it matter for you? What is the feeling that you are looking to both give and receive as you go throughout all of your holiday festivities these next few weeks? What does that mean for you? Between now and the end of the year, how do I want to feel? How do I want to feel as I move through my days, the minute to minute, moment to moment living of my life over these next few weeks? Whatever that desired feeling or desired feelings are for you, allowing them to be present here in your body now. Visualizing breathing them in through your heart, the center of your chest, flooding that down through your whole body and being. Just allowing that to be in your whole body as you breathe. Down to the tops of your toes, the tips of your fingers, the top of your head, just breathing that feeling in through your whole body, and then gently exhaling it out the front of your chest, gently out into the world around you. And again, how you want to feel, breathing that in, the center of your chest, flooding that through your whole body, allowing it to be here now, and gently breathing that feeling out the front of your chest. And again, one more time. Letting that feeling flow and flood through your whole body and being, and then exhaling out. And then asking yourself, how do I want to show up? Who do I want to be? What's the gift that I want to be for myself, my relationships, and my life over these next few weeks of this year? And whatever that desired being state is for you, allowing that feeling now to flood in through your chest, breathing that through your whole body, letting that settle down into all of your trillions of cells, and gently breathing that out the front of your chest, out into the world around you. As you very, very gently start to bring your focus and attention back to your body, exactly where you are, sitting or lying down, feeling each breath coming in and out, feeling the air on your skin and the sounds of the world around you. As you gently, gently take one more little inhale in through the nose, wiggling your fingers and toes, waking up your shoulders, out through the mouth, long breath. softly, slowly, in your own time, you can begin to blink your eyes open and come back. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Christina Huntington with Unplugged Meditation. Thank you for being here for this stress-free holiday meditation. If you can, I really encourage you to take at least 1 to 2 minutes to just sit or lie quietly before you go and rush off into the next thing that you have to do. Just try to give yourself at least a minute to just sit, close your eyes. You can lie down for a second if you want, but just give yourself a moment of stillness and silence. Stop meditating or working or doing anything and just be a little sponge and just allow yourself to really deeply soak in that gentle, calm, more uplifted energy that you just created for yourself and you just gifted yourself with. So take a moment to soak that in and then take that out into all that you do today and through the rest of your weekend and these next few weeks. Thank you so much for being here. Now, for those of you that are interested in knowing how to incorporate this, not just leaving it here, what we did was that we gave you a little bit of a roadmap, a little bit of an action plan to de-stress a little bit more over these holidays. Why we start with looking at what are my stressors, bringing, if that has been unconscious, bringing it conscious so that we can name it and see it clearly. It doesn't mean we're going to cut those things out of our life completely, but if we know what those things are, what those choices are that leave us feeling more drained, depleted, overwhelmed, disconnected, stressed, we want to just start dialing down the amount of time, energy, resources, and your precious self that you are pouring into those things. So that's part of your roadmap. How can I just dial back the amount of engagement with those things? And then the things that leave me feeling more authentically. So that means for you, not performing it for other people, but really in your body, in your being, what makes me feel more alive, more energized, more inspired, more joyful, more connected, more lit up, more authentically grateful and appreciative, more authentically celebratory, all of those things. How can I then, that's my roadmap. How can I start to dial up my engagement with those things, those experiences, those people, those conversations, that form of media, that way of behaving with myself? How can I do more of that, seek more of that, say yes to more of those invites, create more of those invites, so that we are actually nourishing ourselves, feeding ourselves consciously and purposefully with the things that contribute to our sense of peace, joy, and well-being. Okay, does that make sense, you guys? So that's it, that's the homework. Take that out with you. And please also just take a moment to remind yourself as you're going through all of the hustle and bustle of these next few weeks, whatever it is that you have planned, to really try to consciously connect to that question that I asked you at the end, which is, what is your why for the holidays? Wiping away what the world says it's supposed to be. For you, why does it matter? Why are you doing this? Why do you want to gather with loved ones? Why do you want to give gifts? Why do you want to celebrate? Why does that matter to you? What does it mean to you specifically? What is the feeling that you are looking to receive? What is the feeling that you're looking to have in your own body? What's the feeling that you're looking to give? Right? What is that exchange that you're looking for, that desired feeling, being state underneath all of the activity? So zero in on that, and then remind yourself throughout the day. For example, mine are feeling peaceful, feeling present, feeling authentically joyous, and feeling love, right? Those are the 4 that come up for me. So as I move through the day, if I feel myself getting into sort of stress ball city, I can just remind myself, oh, peaceful, presence, joyous, love. And it's like setting my little internal thermostat back to what my desired state is. I'm reminding myself, this is who I want to be. This is how I want to show up in the world. This is the experience I want to create. Okay? Does that make sense to you, for you guys? So we went a little bit over, but I was just giving you a little bit of homework there so you can integrate that practice in and actually get the benefit in your lived experience over these next few days. So Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking this time, and I hope that you got some benefit from being here. I hope you feel more relaxed and more empowered to go out and have a beautiful holiday season and these next few weeks of the year. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. All right, bye, you guys. Thank you. Have a beautiful few weeks. Happy New Year. Happy holidays.